What's up, y'all? It's your boy MOD. Just got back in the house. Really, hope y'all like the shirt. Like I said, I'm 24, but I can't even wear this shirt out because if I go to the corner store, they're gonna ask me for my ID every time. But I'm 24. Um, right now, I'm just chilling, promoting my music. Right now, I got the HDC Volume 1 playing, the Heartbeat Dent Chronicles Volume 1. Yes, I go by the name of Two-Face. You know what I'm saying? You know, whole life. But anyway, this is 23 is back. That's the song I got on HDC Volume 1. It's tight, you know what I'm saying? For the niggas who like them J's, like to stay fresh. So I don't knock it, man. Like, I grew up with a whole bunch of fly niggas, so I got no choice, you know what I'm saying? I got goals, I got ambitions, I got a lifestyle I gotta maintain, so that's what I'm shooting for. Like, but you know, I just want to keep it real with y'all, really show y'all, you know, my influences and why I started rapping. So I'll just take it back. I guess you could say it all started in '98. I got this song called '98 on Volume 1. It's number 2 actually. It comes right after the intro. That's when I really fell in love with music and from R&B to hip hop. That's where I met my best friend actually that same year. And you know, from that moment on, you know, down here in Savannah really, you know, in this house. So from that moment on, you know what I'm saying, he was the type of nigga that he always had the hot shit, like underground shit. I never was in the underground shit. Like at that time, I was my first cassette that year, yeah, '98 was Aquemini, yeah, Outcast Aquemini. My daddy gave me a little small cassette, and I kept it for a long time. We used to keep playing that shit, you know what I'm saying, back, rewinding it from the skits to the songs. It was an amazing album. I never knew that I wanted to rap then, but that was my first cassette. That and it was a Busta Rhymes cassette too. Destruction of something. It can't come to mind. Weapons of Mass Destruction, something like that. But it used to have the song I like called "Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See." That used to be one of my little favorite songs. You know, the video was stupid. So yeah, I used to like Busta, and it had that track he had with Janet Jackson, that type of way. You know, it was something like that. But it was cool. Like, I had those. My daddy ain't let me listen to cursing. So, but he gave me those cassettes, which was kind of weird, you know. So I took it and ran. My daddy he didn't really let me listen to rap like that because, you know, my daddy was a jazz musician and he raised me to play my saxophone. Hold on. Yeah, so my daddy taught me how to play the saxophone, and you know, that's really what he wanted me to do, and I still do. I'm an instrumentalist. You know, I play piano, but I like rap. I started writing when I was 10. I started writing when I was 10 in the 5th grade. I remember my daddy used to find my pads, and if he found any curse words, my daddy would throw away my whole pad. My daddy threw away like 3 of my pads by like the 7th grade, cussed me out. Yeah. So by the 6th grade, I started freestyling. I met this dude named Harrison Grayson, and he was nice. I can't say I was always the best, but my style was nice. So I just took it and ran. But yeah, my daddy never let me listen to cursing music. So I used to always hear a little bark to what a curse word was, a little bleeps out. But I feel like it made me a better artist because I was able to fill in the words even though I never knew what it was. So I'm always good at making words rhyme, you know. I remember I was in 5th grade and my dad used to be like, it was 3 albums that came out that year. I remember I was in 5th grade, Heritage Elementary, College Park, what it do. But yeah, it was Lil Wayne, The Block Is Hot. It was Sammy, From the Bottom to the Top. Now let's be for real, niggas wasn't about to jam no Sammy back then because we niggas, but I ain't gonna front with y'all. And it was Bow Wow, Beware of Dog. So I remember one time coming downstairs after school, like my daddy ain't play, so I made the good grades. I was like, Daddy, you know that Lil Wayne dropped today. I said, Daddy, Daddy, can we go to the store and get that Lil Wayne? It was FYI then. And I said, who was Lil Wayne? Who's Lil Wayne? I said, Daddy, that's the block is hot. That's Lil Wayne. And they said, oh no. You can't get that. You ain't get no Lil Wayne. You ain't get no Lil Wayne. You can get that with the other Lil. What's the name? Lil Wayne. I said, Lil Bow Wow. I said, yeah, you get Lil Bow Wow when that other. I said, Sammy. So shit, I ain't gonna argue with him. I used to like to go to the CD store with my daddy. Like my daddy used to always let me get CDs, and I love him to death for that because that's what I do. But besides that, we'll take it back. You know what I'm saying? The First Street. My dog Kyrie just called me. He said, "Tell y'all a nice story." So I'll tell you a little story. Around that time, I guess from the 3rd grade, the 4th grade, you know, I used to go back and forth and visit from Atlanta to Savannah. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It was hard for a nigga. So you're gonna hear it in the music anyway. I ain't gonna give you a long drawn out story. But I used to go to Garden City with my dogs, you know what I'm saying? We used to chill on First Street, get into a lot of shit. We used to play ball, football, basketball, stay out all night. We didn't really have no curfew. That's why I like going over there. We was young niggas staying out till like 1 or 2, as long as our parents knew what we was doing. So water gun fights, build clubhouses, freak some with the girls, you know, find something to do, go out to eat. We was young niggas, we was independent. And that's why my mama felt like I grew up too fast anyway, but trying to live with regrets, man. But late at night, you know, before we took it in, we used to chill on my dog G Kevin porch. What's up, G Kev? You know what I'm saying? It was me, Philip, what up, Phil? Kyrie, Curtis, and G Kev. G Kev was the nigga that had all the music, and I was new around that way. They used to call me Kevin Evil Twin. Yeah, for real. That was my nickname in the hood. Kevin Evil Twin. Some girl gave me. It was Man sister. She gave me that name. So ain't no fighting it. That's just what it was. But Kevin was cool. Kevin had all the music. He had all the leaks. So we used to call him for everything. We used to sit up there jam Camouflage, rest in peace. We used to jam Tip. You know what I'm saying? When he first came out, that Do It Baby, Stick It Baby. And we used to jam that old P. Me and my nigga, you know. He was on that real shit. So that's why I rap the way I do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I go hard. And I tell you about Phil, man. That's like my motherfucking brother. You feel what I'm saying? We went from staying at each other. How my grandma, she's strict. She don't let anybody stay in her house. She was always like that. And his mama is the same way. That's like my second mother. She used to cook for me. My grandma cooked for him. Like I say, we used to share clothes, play the video game. I used to go over his family house, chill out. We used to, we were more cool than everything. We used to fight, play ball. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, you know. So, but besides that story, besides kids, we actually had lives. You know what I'm saying? We went through struggles. We went through everything. And I'm the type of nigga, I'm reflective. I ain't really gonna let anything go in vain. So that's why I continue to write. I continue to press forward. That's my purpose. My influences, around the 6th grade, there was a beef between Nas and Jay-Z. And my uncle used to jam Jay-Z, that jigger, that nigga, but I ain't really appreciate it. And I was like, who was this nigga when I was younger? But come 6th grade, when he dropped that, The Blueprint, I felt it. Like, I felt it from beginning to end, 1 to 13. My favorite song ever is Song Cry, number 10 by Jay-Z's favorite song ever, period. You don't even have to ask. But besides that, you know, when I was in the A on Old Net, I chill at my nigga Chris' house, you know what I'm saying? We used to jam shit like Jeezy, Jody Breed, Boys in the Hood, 3-6 Mafia. Hell, I got seduced when I was 10 by a 15-year-old to some motherfucking 3-6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been that gutter shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like, you know what I'm saying? That choices, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't help where I've been. It's like I ain't choose this life. It's serious. That's why I grind the way I do. So I used to like Snoop, you know what I'm saying? That Doggy Style back in the day. I used to like his little flavor, you know what I'm saying? I remember when we was little, my mama used to let me watch Friday for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? But I thought it was innovative. black culture. But I remember going to his house. The first time I ever went to his house, we watched Friday. Like, and then we used to dub movies. Like, he had the USA footage of Friday with the commercials dubbed. And we watched that shit. We used to rewind through the commercials and shit. But that's just memories and everything. Like, but yeah. If you don't know what dub movies are, you ain't started from the bottom. We used to have all that shit dubbed. Titanic. We used to have the Jackson 5, the American Dream movie dubbed. We used to have Matilda, Teenage Ninja Turtles. What else we had, man? We had a lot of shit, man. I had a long life, really. But other influences, I grew up on a lot of old school, a lot of R&B. That's why when my mama support me with this rap shit. But she know what I grew up on. My mama ain't play that, you know what I'm saying? But just to let you know why I really just keep it hood with my shit. You know, but I sing, I like to do all that. What else? Sorry, I gotta think. So yeah. I used to like all that stuff, man. I like what music did to you. I like how it motivated you. I like how it inspired you. But that's me. I feel like I'm a straight music junkie.